Get rid of that yellow leaf.
I'll put it up here. She can hide in
Get rid of that yellow leaf.
She can hide in the back. I'm busy, I haven't got any tools with me. Hi. Hi, my name is J-Turn, but you can call me Jake, everybody does. And ordinarily I do like silly gaming deep dives, but today I'm doing, it's like vlog week, isn't it? I do a little vloggy video at the end of the month as like a, you know, a cool, nice, happy, easy thing. Easy, basically, because then it's easier for me to edit and it helps me keep the pressure off a little bit. And it's the end of the month, so I thought that a nice little vloggy video would be giving you a tour of my plants. They're Ben's plants. I don't do a lot of plant management in this house. I'm not very good at it. So I'm going to give you a tour of Ben's plants. But before I kick off, I should say if you like plant content and you like silly bastards, then you should definitely follow Nick over at Hoagie Blue. He is a sweetheart and he does lovely little plant videos all the time, and they're always a pleasure to watch, and he's really nice to spend time with. So yeah, plug over.
Here's where that will appear.
Let's go. Oh, where to begin? Let's begin with the best thing I contributed to this shelf, which is the Umbreon plushie. Do you remember that? Like, I made this. I hand stitched it. It's not a plant, so I won't get too involved. And so I guess starting with up there is a peace lily. A peace lily. It doesn't have any flowers at the moment because I guess it's out of flowering season or something, but I don't think it's super old. I think it might have replaced an older peace lily that we used to have. Is it old? It is old. It's an old peace lily. We've had it for ages and cared for it very, very well. Maybe different peace lilies went away, who knows. This one also has a name. I like its long necks. I don't know what it's called, but it's very nice. You can see how tall it gets. It looks like if a Monstera didn't have any of the holes in it, the gaps, you know? The gaps in a Monstera, it kind of looks like a hands. I like it because it's got such a long necks, like a long necked dinosaur. This, they're all Pothos because they grow like weeds. Which is why we like growing them so much, because they grow so easy and so long. And this is the longest one. You can see she hangs all the way down here. And these were all grown from, I mean, I can edit this bit out if it's not allowed to be said, but Ben stole some leaves from his co-worker's plant in his office, and now we have a whole forest scattered around the house, all from those original leaves, which is just so cool about plants, right?
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Sean. I don't know if he knows. If he doesn't, he does. He does. All right, well then it's legal. It doesn't matter. There's no problem, is there? So they're all from the same handful of leaves that were stolen from a plant at the office. In here, I'll get a close-up of it so that you can see what I'm pointing at. I have a real ugly little bowl of aloe vera. We, at a point, thought that we would have to get all these aloe vera babies out of our aloe veras so that they would live better. No. It's a kind of aloe vera that like bunches. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the big fat leaves that you would think of when you think of aloe vera, like those real thick, lay out in all direction kind of ones. It's like a bunching aloe vera. We didn't know that or get it, so we kept taking the babies out and stunting the growth. But we don't do that anymore. Now we're great. Then there's a little like tray of babies here, little tray bees. They're all just little like stuff that's been propagated, like spider plants and more little aloe pups. This one here, I like because it looks kind of goofy with its one big leaf. It's like some kind of, I don't know, Muppet's nose. I like it. This one's trying as hard as it can, but it's kind of mostly ugly, right? Well, I think we can all relate to that. It's like, you know, ugly but with a promising future. And there's a salt lamp in here as well, which was an excellent gift for Ben from my mum. Let's lift that big boy Pothos out of the way. Look, salt lamp, gorgeous. It sort of looks like a rose quartz. Maybe not if you know what a rose quartz really looks like, but like it's pinkish and it's a big rock. That's cool. Spider plant. So the spider plant, we have 2 of them, and I got them for cheap off of Facebook Marketplace because some dude on Facebook Marketplace was just like, I'm selling these spider plants, and they both had like shitloads of spider plant babies hanging off of them. If you don't know, spider plants grow vines off of them and then little like pups on the end, little mini spider plants. And both of them had shitloads of them. So I was like, yeah, cool, I'll buy those because then we can grow more spider plants off them. And then, cheeky bastard, wouldn't you know, when I turned up to buy them, he'd stripped all of the pups off of one of them, which is like, fair enough. I didn't pay a lot of money for these. You probably want to be able to grow more of them yourself. But still, I was like, hey, I wanted twice as many babies. Although this one did growing some babies, and Ben has very cleverly used our collection of golden dinosaur plant pots golden dinosaur plant pots to propagate some of them. Can I pull that out? Mm-hmm. See, so they're growing roots, even though they're still connected to the mother plant through this vine you can see follow around the back here. So they get a lot of nutrients from the mother plant, but they're also growing their own roots, so they can be like soiled. Soiled.
Foul.
Foul word.
Foul.
Foul. Then there's another big pothos behind here that's actually on a moss stick, so it looks a lot more structured. It's not hanging. It's building up. We've got 2 Monsteras here. One's a lot healthier looking than the other. See, this one's got all these beautiful shreds in it. What's the word for that? There's a word, isn't there? I feel like we know what it is. So we know what the word is. We don't have to tell you what it is. That's private. Oh, this one's got a new leaf coming out though. I said that this was the less healthier looking one, but she's still going. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So they're very good looking, very gorgeous, very scrumptious. There's some kind of fat aloe vera looking thing in the back here. Fat and gorgeous and scrumptious. What? There is some kind of fat aloe vera looking thing here, which I don't recognize, which normally means that's like a Ben treat. Ben's had a treat and he snuck it in like a little sneaky plant boy. But I like it. It's pretty. Good sneaky treat buying. I guess now then, let's go to come along to the other ones. Oh yeah, I was going to be spraying stuff as well. We've also got a spray bottle. We're real plant people. This is my avocado. It's kind of a bit Tim Burton-y because I didn't have any way to fasten it to the jar. So I used safety pins because I didn't have a sensible way for it to sit there. But look how big its leaves are. That's cool, considering it's just from an avocado. It's cool. I don't know what to do with it now. Seems like maybe it's outgrowing being a jar avocado. But I don't know if I'm supposed to plant it in a pot. It's not going to grow into a tree in this climate. We're in the fucking southeast of England. Do you know what I mean? Barely anything grows, even the people. Oh, now here's maybe something you would have been waiting for. My gorgeous sweet potato. Ben doesn't like her still, but she really took a beating, guys, when I mean, maybe I'll throw in a cutaway clip, but when I forced all of her vines through a very tight hair scrunchie, she didn't like that. she didn't like that. She dropped all of her leaves in about a week afterwards. But there's plenty of new growth coming in now, like you can see here as well. Like she is thriving, she's doing well, much to Ben's disappointment. She's still doing well. She's, 30, flirty and thriving. Just like me. Not yet. I'm just going to start telling people I'm 30 now because then I get to just say it without aging for like the next 2.5 years. Yeah, don't shake your head. That's clever of me. That's clever. This, I think, is a rubber plant. No, you'll knock her lashes off. You and I are about to fall out. No, just leave her be. She's got healing to do. Right, rubber plant.
We've all got healing to do.
We've all got healing to do. There's a fucking panty on. But, like, she especially has a lot of healing to do. I want her hair to recover while mine won't. I'm pinning all my hair hopes on her. Right, rubber plant. I think it's called, is that the rubber plant? Yeah. I feel like he wouldn't pass up a chance to correct me if it wasn't. Let's say rubber plant. He knows more than I do, far more than I do. It bent. One day we just watered it in the bath and she said, and she hasn't gone back since. She's just maybe she just needs a stick or something. It's getting a bit big, but hopefully, you know, rubber by name, rubber by nature, we can just bend it back with a bit of a stick. Oh. This is the biggest Monstera in the house. Ben's baby. And you know it's Ben's baby because it's fucking spoiled. He won't bend it around this moss stick. He won't give it any discipline. He won't give it any discipline. He won't bend it around the moss stick. So that's why she's the size of this. She needs this much space because she grows out wherever she wants. And she just goes in every direction. Hey. She's gorgeous. There's another separate Monstera growing out at the bottom there, which will be able to be separated eventually, and we'll have another Monstera. I think this is...
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! I think this is Deliciosa? Monstera Deliciosa, maybe. Anyway, delicious. By name and nature. I know because I bite it when Ben's not looking. Ha. Ha. I don't, I promise. My coffee! This is it like a Parlor Palm? Is that what it's called, or is it some kind of fern?
It's not a Parlor Palm.
All right. This is nice. I won't try anymore, I'll just get it wrong. But look how nice it is. That's that. This, I think, is some kind of yucca or yucca. It might be able to be propagated soon because these growth parts with the leaves are so tall, so much taller than it used to be. You can kind of see from the underside where the actual trunk is. And then the bits that are growing off of it up here. I do wonder to myself if we could start a new one with one of these. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? And then we have another one of those over here. It's smaller. We are propagating some tomato seeds. So hopefully we'll grow some tomatoes, have some nice bruschetta by the end of the summer. If I said that wrong, please don't troll me about it. Is it bruschetta? Bruschetta.
I'm sure one of our many friends from...
If Alf is watching this, he's probably screwing at the...
Alf would be like, shut up.
He's screwing at this video. Okay, this, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what the name is, but it keeps like very much dying and just turning to this and then being totally fine afterwards. But she's got now lots of, you know, tree stars growing up there. Very gorgeous.
All right, Jenny.
Jenny, Land Before Time Nicholson. Right, I guess go up the stairs then. Okay. Come with me to upstairs. And then this bit will fast forward.
You missed her.
Oh. We've got loads of stuff in on that. Do we want to give away the full layout? Full layout reveal? Full house plan reveal? Anyway, in with our shoes, and here is another Monstera. So, like, I think we have a friend, Sarah. This is the one she gave us, which is born from her Monstera. And we knew we had one coming. And this was the one we had coming. But obviously Ben saw that he could get two bigger Monstera for £30, and so obviously he bought them. So that's why now we have so many of them all around the house. And we've got a little snake plant over here. Gorgeous, thriving, 30, flirty and thriving. These tables are here because they're on the way out. We don't live in a house full of junk. We just live in a house that we are constantly putting new stuff in at the moment. This was in the office. That was Ben's desk. We've just finally got an IKEA order because, you know, panties on, so they weren't doing desks, were they? But, you know, that's all over. I mean, they're not plants, but also we collect these little chevron pattern dogs.
You know that people are going to buy you them now, yeah?
I've already looked. I don't think that there are any more exactly like it. You know, we all found out they're by the same woman. They're from the same collection. And then she doesn't just do dogs, though. It's all kinds of animals. These are the only 3 dogs, I think. Silly woman, I want more dogs. Right, here we go. So, what we have here is obviously this, this, and this are Sean's grandbabies, Sean's grandchildren. That, again, they're just from the Pothos plants that were from those leaves that Ben stole. And all of these are more of the little aloe vera. Again, like I said, we used to separate a lot of them out. These are ones now that we've stopped taking the pups off of, so they just all keep growing out. They're doing very well. It was before the end of last summer that we stopped taking the pups out. So hopefully once the summer kicks in and they have their first growing season without being constantly, you know, taken to bits, they'll pop off, they'll go crazy. This one, this fingers one, right? I wanted to buy from the shop because it was very plain and nice and very cheap. I think it was down to like £1. And for the longest time, Ben didn't think it was a real plant because it feels very like fakey and woody and doesn't have a good texture. It feels like it could be plastic. But I was like, Ben, it's got roots. It's definitely a real plant. I'm gonna get pushed down the stairs. No! Don't show your feet if you're gonna kick me. You keep that for the Patreon. Yeah, but now it's starting to grow new little fingers. So like, yeah.
They might be fake though, sis.
Fake? Bestie, they're real fingers.
Bestie?
They get bigger every day. That's what real fingers do.
Is it?
Yeah, real fingers constantly get bigger. They grow your whole life. And then we have, in the recording space, someone walking around with a little...
Watcher.
Is he, you know... This is what both those spider plants look like, right? Like they were both like this, with all these bunches of babies. He cut them all off before he sold us the two of them, which is, you know, fair enough. You still gave us plenty. There's still lots and lots of spider plants to be grown, but I was a little bit like, oh, how dare you? I wanted all of them. And this is, again, in my studio here, you can see it's got fresh leaves growing as well. It's going to be a nice dangler. That's what they call them, right? Dangly plants. A dangler. It's going to be a good dangler. And it's another one of Sean's grandbabies. Yeah.
There's the head of your mate.
Oh, yeah. A nice little Shannon cameo from Tumblr. And there's my little... Is this going to be a studio tour? Is this going to double up as a studio tour? There's my little hippo that I couldn't talk about for 10 minutes, even though it's my favourite object. And then just Pokemon stuff and some Nerf laser guns, and that's that. I hope you guys found this fun. I know it's a little bit low rent compared to my normal videos, but again, it's the end of the month, which means that I get to do a vloggy type video, right? Vlog week. I post new videos every Tuesday and I stream on Sundays. You can also find my Discord in the link below. If you fancy chatting, join my group chat. If you fancy supporting me, then you can like and comment on this video because YouTube loves a little double whammy just to show that you really, really do love it. And I'm just such an interesting, lovely person. And we can convince YouTube that that's true. And then they'll, you know, show me to more people and you can subject them to what I put you through. If you can't think of anything to comment, you leave me, you know, a plant emoji. I think there's plenty of them, right? Pick your poison. Okay, bye.